I look very handsome, don't I? I look like Dr. Zorba. I don't know who knows Dr. Zorba. It was the Ben Casey show. Anybody know who Ben Casey is? His hair was out to here, Dr. Zorba. All right, here's what I want to say. All right, we rolling. Yeah. I have a lot of friends, business associates, whatever you want to call them. Many of them are Chicken Little. Many of them are always complaining, like I heard today, the sky is falling. The sky is falling. It's the end of the world. It's Nagasaki. It's not Hiroshima. It's Nagasaki. Isn't that the cheese from the Greek restaurant? It's the atomic war. It's atomic. In their world, it's all over. In their point of view, it's all over. The real world, you see trees and grass and cars and shopping centers. Everything's the same. But in their head, the party's over. That's it. And in their head, it's all bullshit. It's the nuttiest, kookiest, cockamamie. But that's their point of view and their life and their head, and that's whatever it is. I'll give you an example, then I'll leave you alone. Whether they're buying a house, selling a house, getting a new job, going on an interview, going on a date. It's the end of the world. And they can't tell you, can't say a thing. Many times I'm in the car with Andrea, and Andrea calls her girlfriends, and what do they say? Who's in the car? Is anyone in the car with you? Is the speaker on? Take me off the speaker. Don't put me on speaker. You may think they're the President of the United States. You may think they have information from the KGB. They can't. It's classified. It's the CIA. It's secrets. That's gonna from the aliens. Who the hell knows what they think? And what's so secretive? Some guy got in touch with me from J-Date. Do you hear these? What could possibly be so secretive? Oh, I'm going to New York this weekend. It's stupid. I don't know why I can't even come up with that bullshit that they come up with in their nutty heads. And the other crap is in their nutty heads is I can't tell you. I can't say anything. I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to say anything. I can't tell you. I don't want to say anything. One girl has a date Saturday, but I don't want to talk about the date. I don't want to jinx it. Hopefully the date will go on. Someone's going to buy a house, sell a house, get a job. I can't wait till I do it. I don't want to say anything. Would it jinx it? Now, it's funny how they think like that they're going to jinx it. They're going to put the kibosh on it or whatever it is. If you tell somebody, they're going to ruin the whole thing. Because I think the opposite. Being the positive guy that I am, you attract whatever is in your thoughts. So if you think, I can't tell anybody because that other people's thoughts are going to jinx what you're doing. Whatever you think, that's what's going to attract to jinx what you're doing. If you think that that's what's going to happen, you create your own reality. You create your own thoughts in your own head. You attract whatever you think. No, I can't think. The guy from Family Feud, I can't think. He said, if you're hanging around with 7 people that are broke, you're number 8. You got to hang around with positive people, successful people, people that want good things for you and all that stuff. And yes, I believe in karma. What goes around comes around. You meet the same people on the way up as you do on the way down. And it's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. So I believe in all that crap. And David Bronstein is very positive. So when deals come my way, I tell everybody. I say, hey, I got this great deal happening, and I expect it to happen. And in my head, I will it to happen. I attract it to happen. I visualize it'll happen. And when anybody says, like many people say, oh, that'll never work. I was talking to a business associate a few days ago, and he doesn't get that all these kids are billionaires online. He's still living in the 80s, actually. He never even heard about Airbnb, or he can't believe any of these companies are billions. And I said that I have one goal, become the next billionaire. I'm going to find the next $1 billion product. What are you, crazy? You're thinking nuts. You're thinking out of your mind. Now, the fact that he thinks like that, should I listen to that? No. The biggest success stories don't make any sense. The biggest success stories had 125 people tell him it's not going to work. Forget it. You're crazy. You're an idiot. You're a dope. Jack Ma, is worth $29 billion. I posted a story yesterday on YouTube about Jack Ma and on Facebook, who started Alibaba. No money, no contacts, no education. He was broke. It's worth $29 billion. Anybody could do it. And as he said, everyone told him he's out of his mind. That's the way it is. I don't know why human nature is like that. But he believed that he could do it. He believed in what he was doing, and then he did it. And you can do anything. Like my mother said, Dave, you can be whatever you want. And I said it many times. You can be a president, be an astronaut, whatever you want. But you have to go do it. As Oprah Winfrey says, if you want somebody to change your life, go look in the mirror, because you're the only one that's going to make it happen. And you roll the dice, you take risks, you roll the dice. So many success stories, they tried this, it didn't work, they tried that, it didn't work, they tried this, it didn't work, and then it works. You just got to keep rolling the dice, which is what I do. I'm a gambler. And in my head, when I say it's Dave's empire, Dave's TV empire, it is an empire. It is, well, it's an empire in your head. Well, of course. Who else is going to believe it but me? It is an empire. I'm going to find the next $1 billion deal, and I'm going to do it. Just because I don't have the next $1 billion deal at 10:44 a.m. today on Thursday doesn't mean I'm not going to have it at 10:45 a.m. You know the way it is. Well, you know. Anyway, you're the people that say that'll never work. This is what you're doing. You're wasting your time. That's who I'm talking to right now. That you don't jinx it. You're going to jinx it. I don't jinx anything. Yes, many people, I would say, put the kibosh. I don't believe that bullshit. I attract the positive things that I want in my nutty world, that I constantly think about cash in Las Vegas and being a billionaire and that next $1 billion story. I read about kids making over $100,000 a month in their kitchen doing cooking. That's easy for me to say. Doing cooking shows. They say YouTube is the next cooking channel, like the Cooking Network, the Food Network. YouTube's the next Food Network because all these kids are making a fortune in their kitchen. This is how you make a cupcake. You put the flour in here. You crack the egg. You stir it up. You put it in the oven. In their kitchen on YouTube, making $100,000 a month. A month! With ads and merchandise that these kids are doing. So I believe in every rain with that song. I believe that you attract the positive things in your world. And when I hear Andrea's friends, other business associates, and other friends say, I can't tell you. I can't tell you till it happens. I don't want to put the jinx. I don't want to put the kibosh. They're already doing that by saying they don't want to put the jinx. What they're saying is they don't believe it themselves. That's what they're saying. When they're saying, I don't want to say anything. I don't want to tell anybody because I'm afraid. They're already putting their own kibosh. They got to say, this is fantastic. I'm selling my house. I got an offer for $10 million. And I'm waiting for the house to close. Because if it doesn't close, they'll say, see, I shouldn't have said anything. If it doesn't close, well, then it wasn't supposed to close. They could go find somebody else to buy it for $10 million. If the deal doesn't happen however you want it to happen, then go make it happen. Because it'll happen. You just have to keep rolling the dice, rolling the dice, rolling the dice. But I don't have these conversations with my friends anymore, my associates, Andrea's friends. I love them all. And they think like Chicken Little. The sky's falling. The sky is falling. It's the end of the world. They got so much on their plate. I hear that a lot. I got so much on my plate. I have to go to lunch today with my sister, and then I'm taking the kids out Friday night to the movies. Then I have to, my other kids going away to college on Thursday. They got so much on their plate. Hey, we got to renovate this house. This house is a shit house. We got to renovate the house. We got to pull out the kitchen. We got so much to do. We're so busy. I said, why do you just be thankful you have a house? Why do you be thankful that when it rains and snows you don't get wet? Why do you be happy? No. They all got to live up to the Joneses. Many of our friends, they live, they're constantly fixing, renovating, washing the walls and the outside of their house, washing the streets. If you have a bigger car, they got to get a bigger car. They got to, you think I think like that? I buy stuff because I like it. I can't buy stuff or think. I wonder what they think about it. Do you like this new thing I have? This new pocketbook, this new suit, this new jacket, this new car. I sound like Jackie Mason now. But I don't think like that. I just buy stuff that I like. I was in Las Vegas once. I bought this watch, this Movado watch, years ago. It was $500. I didn't know what Movado was. I didn't even heard of it. I needed a watch. My watch broke. The watch, and I was wearing the same watch that Andrea gave me when I got engaged. In 1984, 85, whenever I got engaged. I got married in 85, so she bought me this gold watch. I've been wearing it ever since. I don't know anything about watches. I have friends that got 10 billion watches. They know everything about a watch. They all have Rolex watches. It's $25,000. It's $50,000. I don't know the first thing about it. So I wear Andrea's gold watch. That's all I know. I need to tell the time. I look at my wrist. There's the time. I don't know anything. And I go to Las Vegas. They have unbelievable watch stores, diamond crusted. I don't know the first thing. So the watch broke while I was in Las Vegas. I had a new watch. So I go to the watch store. And they have many watches in the window, the case. I just happen to like this one. I didn't ask for any Rolex or what are they, Paget. I don't know what they are. I just happen to like this one. It had no numbers on it. I said, this one will be fantastic. I'll never know what time it is. And you'll say, be here at this time. I said, I can't tell you what time it is. No numbers on this watch. I just happen to like the look of it, so I bought it. I couldn't even pronounce the name, Movado. I was calling it Moldavian. I couldn't even pronounce it. And we had friends in Las Vegas at the time. I said, do you know what kind of watch this is? Oh, yes, it's a Movado. I would ask the waiters. I go to the restaurant. You know what kind of watch? Sure, it's a Movado. I said, how do you know what kind of watch this is? Even I don't know what kind of watch. And everybody knew it was a Movado watch. I don't know. I just liked it because I liked it. And that's how my whole life's been like that. I just buy stuff because I like it. I can't think, I wonder what other people are going to like. If other people are going to like this. If other people are going to like my house. If other people are going to like my car. If other people are going to like my suit. Uh, it's a crazy mindset. So I just live how I like things. So I buy them. I do them. I go places. I eat certain foods, certain restaurants. I like it. I can't go to places. Andrew's friends go to places because they're trendy. The food is shit. Pigs wouldn't eat the food that go to these trendy places. It's shit, but they're it's trendy. Oh, it's a very trendy place. They went and get Andrea went. Who was this? They went to the store. Andrea went to the restaurant. And she said she ordered a French toast, a little tiny piece of French toast like this. Is horrible, but it's trendy. They wouldn't give it to the horses and dogs, but the people, it's very trendy. Anyway, so the purpose of this blog was that Andrea's friends are all complaining the sky is falling. And they all have secrets. Don't get me off the speaker. Who's in the car? You can't tell me who's in the car. Get out of the car. Close the door to the car. Roll the window. Nobody can hear. I'm going out to lunch Saturday. I did the most cockamamie thing. So, to all my friends and Andrea's friends, all the business associates, where the sky is falling, they're all chicken little. They don't want to put the kibosh. I don't want to jinx anything. They should all think like David Bronstein. Because David Bronstein is very positive. David Bronstein attracts the good and the positive, and it doesn't work out, so you keep going. You don't stop. You keep going until you get it. But I tell everybody it's Dave's TV Empire. It is, in my mind. I'm going to find the next $1 billion deal. I will. And when deals come my way, I don't say, look, don't tell anybody. I don't want to jinx it. I tell everybody, listen, it's the greatest thing in the world because I believe this deal is happening and it's going to be worth $1 billion. Look, I'm partners in a startup called Eve. It's like the Uber of nightclubs. And I believe, as the partners tell me, they will have a $1 billion evaluation within less than 5 years. And I believe that. I see these crazy stories, these cockamamie apps. I believe that. So I shouldn't tell anybody, hey, guess what? Don't say anything. But Eve's going to be worth $1 billion in 5 years. You better grab it up. I'm telling everybody, hey, Eve's going to be worth $1 billion in 5 years. I'm telling everybody. And that everybody wants me. All right. I want you. I want you to go to Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com because that's where the cash is. I want you to tell everybody. You're not going to jinx it. Go to Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com because that's how we're going to catch. That's how we're going to find the next $1 billion deal. I have TV products. I have chat lines. I have bloggers. I need affiliate marketers. I need affiliate marketing managers. I need eBay sellers, Amazon sellers, webmasters. If you can market crap online, I'm going to put it on TV. We will find the next $1 billion deal together. You're not going to jinx it. I want you to tell everybody. Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com. It's all about the cash. Get in touch with me now, and let's go make the $1 billion together. Dave's TV Empire at Rogers.com. Goodbye.